And now we are joined by Dr. O.P. Mishra, Director, National Center for Seismology in India's Ministry of Earth Sciences, with us on the earthquake in Taiwan. Welcome to DD India, sir. Good morning, sir. Welcome to DD India.
Good morning.
So, as we know that a major earthquake hit Taiwan in 25 years, the tremors were strong and injured several people. Tsunami warning has also been issued. What do you think? What factors contribute to the high seismic activity, especially in the Taiwan belt?
It is purely the seismotectonic setting of the Taiwan. You know, the Taiwan is located in between the Eurasian plate and the Philippine Sea plate, and they have the different converging rates. So the Philippine Sea plate is moving at 8 centimeter per year and the lesser than the Eurasian plate. So it was actually the plate convergence causing the stress built up in the entire territory of the Taiwan Islands. But if you see this earthquake, after 25 years Chichi earthquake, you found that this is the eastern coast of the eastern Taiwan. It is sub-oceanic earthquake. Means it was occurred within the ocean but in the coastal belt. So it was already not a puzzle, because there are many earthquakes occurring in Hualien. Like you can see that in the year 2018, 6th February, the magnitude was measured in 6.2. Again in the 19 also, the magnitude 18th April, just in April 2019, there was the magnitude 6.3. So the seismicity is dictated by the fault system, tectonics, and several causative factors that is leading to the genesis of the earthquake. So it is not a puzzle. If you see, the many earthquakes also of the lower magnitude are occurring in the Hualien.
All right. Also, Taiwan Central Weather Administration said that the earthquake registered the second highest intensity of an upper 6 in Hualien County. Can you please explain what the upper 6 thing means?
Actually, you see, if the earthquake magnitude you take, means it is the level of the magnitude, it was the energy content. So if the magnitude 6 is there, whatever the energy they have, the 7 magnitude earthquake will be the 33 times of the 6. So 6 was called a strongest earthquake, and as we go on the upper and upper, 6 above means this magnitude recorded initially 7.4, but revised to 7.2 by the Taiwan Weather Bureau forecast. It was the 7.2. So 7.2 comes the strong earthquake. That means they have capability to high PGA value to shaking too much energy generation. But if it was the lesser than the 6, then it was just a moderate to strong earthquake, depending that how the seismic wave is getting attenuated. So upper 6 wave magnitude earthquake means the more energy content, falling in the destructive earthquake category.
All right. Also, sir, what are the major risks and challenges which are posed by the earthquake, especially if you talk about this particular belt?
Actually, Taiwan and even the Japan and all countries, they have taken a very impressive measures of doing that. But the problem is that earthquake is not forecasted well before the occurrence of the event. So the thing is that only precautionary measure is that we have the history of the earthquake. We know that how much energy is generating in these earthquake-prone areas like Taiwan, Japan, and the Philippine area. Then in this case, the measure is that you have to earthquake risk resilient structure. And you can see that whatever the damage pattern seen in Taiwan, most of the buildings are the earthquake risk resilient. They resisted the earthquake shaking. Most of the seismic energy or seismic wave get attenuated. But the foundation was not up to the so strong to withstand all the shaking. That's why there is a damages and collapse of the building taking place. So here the area has been demarcated already, that this is the earthquake of more than 6 magnitude earthquake. Coastal belt structures, whatever building, it should be the earthquake risk resilient. Some structures are earthquake proof of the past earthquakes. So there should be a retrofitting whatever the buildings damages taking place. And there is the precautionary measures that whatever the building codes they have made, if there is a dynamic revision each and every time for the coastal areas. So the alertness to the earthquake occurrences and what was its impact already they have been assessed, and following of the new building design codes, that is the most important aspect for here, because earth is not predicted or forecasted with present state of knowledge, but they have demarcated the zone, that which zone is going to impede what category of the earthquake. It was destructive or a strong or too strong earthquakes. So these all the precautions should be taken, and I think Taiwan has taken enough. Otherwise, if such type of the earthquake occurred in the coastal belt, massive disasters might have happened. So buildings are actually the testimony that they have most earthquake risk resilient buildings they have been built up, but only 25 to 30 buildings show the impact of the earthquake shaking on there. Maybe the foundational design was not up to the mark to attenuate the seismic waves. So these are actually the cases.
All right. Also, sir, you just said that prediction is not possible. But do you think there is any way where the scientists can monitor the earthquakes in the region?
Yeah, science is monitoring earthquake around the corner by the seismograph and accelerometer called a strong motion. And prediction means they have the 4 stages of the prediction. So entire world has earthquake prediction. They crossed the 3 stages. That means they have the knowing the expectation where the earthquake happened. They have the scientific justification why it is going to happen. And but anticipation, we anticipate that this is demarcated zone. But these expectation, anticipation, and justification are without the reference of time, space, size. So now the third step is authentication. That what the world is working. That if they authenticate this type of the informations, then you can predict the earthquake. But at the same time, research is going on to understand the earthquake generating mechanism, what type of the source fault is there. So that's why in order to monitor the behavior of the source zone, behavior of the source fault, we have to have around the corner monitoring of the entire world. You might have seen that there is the IRIS station all over the world. In Taiwan has its own seismographic, accelerometric stations. Japan has a dense seismographic network to monitor the earthquake of a smaller magnitude to the bigger magnitude. A smaller earthquake is important to say that where the earthquake is releasing, where the stress is releasing, where the stress is accumulating, where the stress is too much quiescence there is no stress release. So all these monitoring scientific factors can be used in the robustic earthquake prediction and forecasting model. Maybe we understand the mechanism then. By that way, monitoring is going on, but at the same time, science has given also the parameters to a structure or build the infrastructure earthquake risk resilient, so that maximum shaking can be attenuated, not damaging the building. So 2 researches is going on in seismological research. One is the earthquake risk resilient structure or infrastructure using the all seismological and geotechnical parameters. And second is the monitoring around the corner to understand the behavior of the earthquake seismogenesis as well as the causative faults. So I think these all the worlds are doing to develop a model. But the problem is that the same earthquake occurring in the same zone actually behave differently, because it was most unpredictable in the behavior. So there is no thumb rule that if particular earthquake of particular magnitude is detected on particular fault, the other earthquake behaves similarly. So that was actually the challenges.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us and giving us that information.